Hey, welcome back to Cellar Rat TV with your host of Cellar Rat, Addison Rex. Today's a pretty exciting day because today's the first day that grapes have come in, and we're going to kick off Harvest 2010 here at Deerfield. These grapes actually aren't our grapes, they're a custom crush client, Jamie Kutch's, but we've got 10 tons of Pinot that the Deerfield crew is going to sort out today. So the first step in this process is actually to weigh the fruit, so we find out exactly how much grapes we're getting in since we're buying it from the producer. Deerfield is actually a weighmaster, so you have to be certified by the state in order to officially weigh the amount of fruit that you're purchasing. While the wine waits to be fermented, we store it in the shade. How's that fruit tasting?
Excellent. Absolutely excellent.
Better than table grapes, huh?
If table grapes were this good, the price per ton would be triple.
Deerfield crew's been taking turns cooking lunches for the whole crew. Today Dina's cooking it up.
Oh yeah, mommy.
Which we got some chicken.
Honduras, chicken, tortillas. It's a real Mexican barbecue around here.
Sounds pretty bomby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the other biggest problem is this year is a lot of burned fruit because it was so hot. It got up to 100. A lot of the berries burned. So this is mostly good, you know, but still this is not fruit that I want. So I would take that whole cluster off. One thing is you can take off as much as you want. You can go like this, take it all off and throw it on the ground. I don't care. For me, I would rather take more fruit off than leave it. You know, if you pick this up and you look at it for 2 seconds and you're wondering, there's fruit that's going by you. So just pick it up, throw it away, you know what I mean? If you, anything that you question, if you wouldn't want to put it in your mouth, take it off.
So we use this forklift here to hoist the grapes up to the hopper, and Ryan Rugg is rigging the grapes onto the sorting table right now. We also have a dumping machine that dumps the bins, and someone who's on the sorting table can control it. But this way, using the rake, you kind of can more carefully control how many grapes are being put on the sorting table. So on the sorting table, you really are looking for things that are underripe or overripe, or in this case we had a lot of sunburn. Also trying to find any mold, anything like that. This early on in the year, really mold isn't too much of a problem. Mostly we're looking at the sunburn. So here's all the rejects, and Jamie Kutch being very conservative here, so a lot of these grapes are still pretty good. And here they are falling off the end of the sorting table into the destemmer. The grapes come out the bottom onto the shaking table, and the stems fall out the back, and they fall out into another bin, which we kind of change out throughout the day. There's all the stems. So the grapes then fall onto this shaking table here, and you can see Dean and Ollie are taking out any of the stems that happen to make it through the destemmer. It really varies depending on the varietal, how effective the destemmer is. Jamie's using dry ice here to keep the oxygen off of the grapes and also to keep them cool. So that's what you end up with, these beautiful black pearls. It's pretty dramatic watching them all build up. And like I said, it really does differ depending on how dirty the grapes are and the varietal, how effective the sorting process is. We also use a berry sorting table sometimes where we further sort out the jacks if the destemmer isn't very clean. So from start to finish, forklift to the sorting table, into the destemmer, down onto the shaking table.
So it's important to keep in mind that this is just one of the many techniques we use to sort the fruit here at Deerfield. And the process really changes drastically depending on things like the varietal, what we're sorting that day. So this is a good example of one way to do Pinot Noir.